All right, so I'm filming this video for my man Omar. I'm gonna leave his comment over here. He's asking me how often do I fill the ATMs, as well as how do I find these great ATM locations. Now, if you guys haven't seen yet, before I even get to it, check this out. We're in this huge warehouse. Huge warehouses. I think it's about 20 grand just to rent this for the day. This wall, they break it down. It's another 20 grand, another warehouse, and there's a bunch of stuff upstairs. But basically, this is where they held Pokemon World Championships in 2024, as well as the Entrepreneur Organization. That's where I'm at right now. I'm over here mad chilling, so I figured I have a time to answer your question. I'll give you guys an example of how I found one of my locations. You know, I started doing this years ago. I walked into a location. I don't have a specific hair guy. I know a lot of the men have like, oh, this person's been cutting my hair since 2004. But for me, I leverage my hair, any services I need to open up potential business opportunities. So I'll give you an example. Years ago, I walked into this barbershop and I was like, hey, you guys taking in walk-ins? This guy was like, yes. You know, we started talking. You know, he took me, sat me in his chair. Really nice place, has stickers on the wall with his brand and everything. So anyways, we go to his barbershop, sit down. He's cutting my hair. I'm talking with him, you know, generating conversation. And then I just kind of slid it in there. I'm assuming you guys take cash is better, right? Than getting your credit cards, transaction fees taken out of credit cards, right? It's probably ripping you off. And he's like, oh yeah, you know, it's better if you pay cash. Sometimes not everybody has cash. We use cards or use Venmo or whatever. And I was like, oh, so if somebody did want to get cash, right? Where would be the nearest ATM? And he would tell me, oh, it's like across the street, down the hall. You got to jump over 3 fences. Like it was very hard to go get it. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's interesting. What if I could get an ATM in here for you folks? It'll be free. That way you guys could have access to cash. Your customers can have access to cash for tips. Then I get him interested in asking me, how are you going to do that? I'm like, oh, we'll actually have an ATM company that I run on the side. I don't really talk about it too much, but I mean, I see an opportunity here. If you guys ever wanted to partner up, it'll be great for you guys. It's free. We service, my team and I service everything, and I do the whole spiel. Basically, he connected me with the owner. The owner and I had a conversation. He showed me where it was. I showed him how everything was going to work and signed the contract. I had him for maybe about 1.5 to 2 years now. But the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because you want to leverage services that you get. Maybe you get your tires changed, you get your hair cut, your girl gets to go to the hair salon, maybe you're picking up food. There is opportunities everywhere to open people up, have a conversation, generate rapport, and see if you can plug yourself in. See, a lot of people, especially in the ATM space, they go transactional, right? They just go straight for the kill. You guys want an ATM in here? I'm gonna put one in here for you. I leverage the service as an organic conversation method so that I can then insert my services in there. So I'll give you guys 3 simple steps here. So that's one. The second reason or second way I would get ATM locations is by cold emailing. When I first started, what I did was I would go on Yelp. I typed in barbershops. I typed in nail salons. I typed in repair shops, grocery shops. I typed in any industry you could think of that needed an ATM. And what I did is I looked for the business. I looked for to the website, the Instagram, the Facebook, whatever the case may be. I found their email, and through their email, I had pre-written emails that I would send out to each person, but I would personalize it. Hey, blah, 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 nail salon. I've noticed through your pictures, you guys don't have an ATM. I have an ATM company. I can help you guys create more income as well as save on credit card fees, blah, blah, blah. Would you guys be interested in my services? The third way I want to say I got locations is by referrals. See, here's the thing. I never just brought up that I had an ATM business with a lot of my friends. I only shared it with people that if there was an opportunity present. So if there was an opportunity or available for me to input an ATM into a location, then I would bring it up. So I would tell you to leverage your relationships when the opportunity presents itself, but not in the terms where it's transactional, right? You want to do it in terms of when you can provide value. That would be the 3 main ways I would say is, for one, leverage opportunities of service. If you can leverage opportunities of service, then you can then say, hey, you know, I'm a customer of yours. You have to talk to me. And so it makes the conversation organic. Once you have the organic conversation, build a rapport, then you can add value by providing your service, right? Number 2 would be to leverage email, cold emailing other people. It might mess up your emails because you might get considered a spam, but you know, there's ways that tricks around it. And then the third reason, leveraging friends and family and seeing is that they had business opportunities so that you could be like, hey, you have a restaurant, I have, you know, this business, maybe we can partner up together. Okay, so you want to make sure those are the three things if you're looking for locations. In terms of how much time you fill it, it really just depends on the location itself. So that I couldn't really tell you. Some locations I'd fill once a month, some I'd fill every other week, some I'd fill twice a month. It really just depends, or how much money available. If you need funding for your business, go ahead and watch my other video of how to fund your ATM business. And then also, if you want to learn about the ATM business and how to start your own ATM business, I myself am not going to teach it, but I'm going to leave a link from my mentor who taught me how to start the business down in the description below. You can go ahead and check her out. Tell her I sent you. Her name is Carrie. She is amazing. The reason why I love her program is because not only is she teach you how to start the business, but you can learn skills that you can apply into other businesses. Hopefully that answers your question. Those are the three main ways. One, leverage your services to open up opportunities for you. Two, cold email other types of businesses. And then the third way is leverage friends and families, referrals. Don't be transactional. Make it organic. Make the conversation organic. You want to make sure that when you're presenting this, you're coming from a stage of helping. I want to be helpful to you. But other than that, I got to get back to work. Look at how huge this place is. If you can get a place like this, rent it out for 20 grand, I think that'd be way better. But anyways, see you soon. Omar, hope that helped, my man.